The town of twin minds. The twin nature of Dwiraka. In the heart of a small yet mysteriously grand town named Dwiraka. The sun and moon shone together in the same sky. Streets were empty in the mornings and crowded by night. Children laughed in happiness, while others sat in quiet sadness. Every house had open doors yet closed windows, and every heart was young yet spoke with wise words. People felt strong in groups, and weak when alone. Some were generous, others greedy, some smiled with love, others frowned in hate. Riya's growing wonder. Riya, a girl of great curiosity, lived with answers dancing in her dreams. Her voice was quiet, but her thoughts were loud. In her class, she saw rich students and poor ones share benches. Her best friend was tall, and her neighbor was short. Her father was strict, her parent lenient. Her brother brave in public, often confessed being afraid at night. Her sister was confident, but sometimes insecure. She observed how fire warmed house but ice filled their drinks. Some walked fast, others strolled slow. Her shoes were new, but the path was old. Why does this town love opposites? She wondered aloud. Her grandfather smiled. To know the truth, child, you must recognize the lie. Into the forest of Flip. With a light bag but heavy questions, Riya began her journey. She wore a bright scarf as she stepped into the dark woods, leaving behind the noisy market. She embraced the silent path ahead. The trail was sometimes smooth, sometimes rough, at moments straight and surprisingly curved. She felt both hopeful and worried, her heart full yet her courage empty. Birds flew high above while squirrels crawled low beneath. She shivered in the cold breeze though her heart felt warm. The forest was safe yet somehow dangerous. Some trees stood firm, others looked fragile. Meeting the mirror twins. Deep in the woods, Riya stumbled upon Neela and Nira. The mirror twins. Neela was forever cheerful, while Nira remained gloomy. Neela greeted her with a polite nod. Nira with a rude smirk. You two are so different, she said. Nira replied, we're opposite sides of one soul. You can't know honesty unless you've met dishonesty. Neela added, where there's kindness, cruelty hides behind. They taught her how success follows failure, and gain often rails loss, without the noise. How will you cherish silence? They asked, without weakness. What is strength? Without fear, what is courage? The owl of insight. An ancient owl, half feathered in white, half in black, awaited her. You seek one Ruth, he said, but life is both day and night, light and shadow, peace and conflict. He perched on a strong branch that looked incredibly fragile. Freedom exists with control, courage thrives beside fear, and sometimes wisdom feels like foolishness. He guided her over a dry bridge that became wet when it rained. Every beginning must face an end, but that doesn't mean the end is bad. The owl said without order. How will you value chase? Without truth, what is the cost of a lie? Returning to balance. As she walked back, she noticed her town with fresh eyes. The beauty and the ugly, the order and the chaos. The joy in every pain. She saw better and worse blend into something real. She no longer wished to separate opposites, but to understand them. She spoke in the town square, let us not divide love and hate, but learn from both. Let's not pick between strong and weak, but grow from both. Don't ignore the dark, because it teaches you to find the light. And so Dwiraka transformed not by removing opposites, but by embracing them, because in a world of contrast life finds meaning.